Is this what I think it is? Those people, they were all...
He's sick. Sick and deranged.
Remember this well. This is the true face of who we're up against.
Still, if it's not fruits of Helgen he's using, then how do you think Volron goes about controlling all of them?
They didn't look like they'd been threatened, but they didn't look like they understood anything either.
It could be something else, like a potion perhaps, but frankly I doubt it.
But that would mean they're following Volron out of choice? But why?
Nothing bolsters a despot's authority more than loyalty. Loyalty is advantageous for any ruler. For Volron, it means acolytes willing to give their lives for him. As for whether they did it willingly or not, I'd say they're merely puppets dancing to their master's tune.
But to the point where they'd give up their own life force? Is that even possible?
You just saw it for yourself. And think back to when I was your lord. If I'd asked you to sacrifice yourself for some cause, would you have?
Dohalim.
My apologies. My words got away from me again.
No, you're absolutely right. The only difference being that you never demanded such a thing. You wouldn't.
All lords are masters in the art of manipulating their subjects' hearts, whether they use fear, torture, or various other methods. The outcome is the same.
Fear.
No wonder there's no remaining signs of a resistance force in this place. Shion!
Wait! Something's not right.
Everyone. They're gone. And I'm... all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No,
Shion,
it's so dark. Everyone.
we came to save you. It's okay now.
And I'm... all alone. It's dark. Please help me. No.
Shion?
Lies.
This situation just got prickly.
There is immense dark astral energy here, far too potent to be the work of a single individual. It's possible Volron's manipulating her. We cannot tell from this far away. We need to be much closer.
Only to do that, first we need to get rid of the thorn. So we fight fire with fire! Unless you have a better idea.
No! No!
In a bind?
Alone. I'm all alone.
Shion!
I can't die. But I also can't live.
Shion! Shion! We're coming for you! Won't let you down this time. This pain I feel. It's nothing compared to what you're going through. I won't let you go again. I can take whatever you give me. So please, open your eyes. Shion! My turn. My turn. Aqua Serpent!
The thorns just keep growing back. If this keeps up, then...
Please wake up,
I'm alone. Alone? I'm completely alone.
You're wrong.
Elfin!
She thinks we left her all alone. She can't see us or hear us. All of this, it's because I pulled away from you. Because I couldn't hold on to you. Shion. But you're not alone anymore. Law's here. And Rinwell too. Kisara. And Dohalim. And so am I. Believe me when I say, you are not alone. So please, don't give up on us. We will bear your thorns together. I swear it. Shion.
Alvin!
How many times do I have to tell you? Not to be so careless.
There is no more time for us to rest.
Let us finish this. I entrust this blade to you once more.
Let's go. Volron is waiting.
Hey, Alphen?
What is it?
While I was away, what did you do?
I missed you.
Alphen. But after what happened because of me,
I got a glimpse of the real you. It was worth it. You could say the pain is some kind of reward.
some reward. You sure all that hurt hasn't done something to your head, too?
Hey now.
Is it just me, or are they...
It's been a while. They're just happy to see each other.
I know. I mean, it's fine.
We all express ourselves in different ways. Leave them be.
They should get a room.
Shion.
Thanks. I'll be okay. Let's go. We have to take Volron out.
Right.
Those things that came out of Shion are her thorns, right? She said they're made of dark astral energy.
She did. But those thorns are no astral art, and she cannot control them. Such immense astral energy, too. Just what are her thorns, really, I wonder? I suppose she might have an answer, but isn't yet ready to talk.
Shion.
So, the Sovereign, the Renis Alma, the fate of Lenegis 300 years ago? Yes. That is a lot to take in, isn't it? I never realized the weight of the burden you were carrying.
I could say the same.
The person you kept mistaking me for. It was Naori, wasn't it? So, what do you think? Could I be her descendant?
It seems likely. You two do look very similar.
Kidnapping Shion, mistreating slaves, and who knows what other terrible deeds. Seriously? These so-called lords just think they can do whatever they like.
I am deeply ashamed to be one of their kind.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't mean you, Dohalim.
Do you think Volron could have been behind what just happened with Shion's thorns?
I'm not sure. If it was bait he needed, kidnapping her should have sufficed. Perhaps he had some other purpose in mind.
Her thorns aside, as a hostage, surely it would have made more sense to keep her close at hand. So why did he leave her unguarded?
If getting rid of Alphen was Volron's only priority, then he could have ambushed us directly. It's not as if he lacks the power. He chose not to, which means he's toying with us, prolonging Alphen's suffering as much as he can.
But why? What does Volron specifically have against Alphen? Is it because he's leading the Danon rebellion?
Possibly. But try to see it from Volron's perspective. He'd do anything to win the crown contest, correct? Knowing that the true sovereign already exists somewhere is bound to ruffle his feathers. Have your paths crossed before, Alphen?
Only when I've been with you guys.
In the end, we just find more mysteries.
What isn't a mystery is how badly we're gonna beat this creep up once we find him.
What a simple and straightforward person you are, Law.
Way to give us a heart attack. I wasn't sure how that was gonna pan out for a while there.
I'm just glad everyone's safe. Really glad.
What about you, Shion? How are you feeling? He didn't do anything to you, did he?
The last thing I remember is being back on the ship. Back then. Seeing Alphen's pain return to him the moment he touched me. It brought me back to my childhood. The fear in people's eyes whenever they were around me. And the next thing I knew, darkness was welling up inside me. It was smothering me. I couldn't see anything anymore. I was all alone.
Shion,
You're okay now. You're safe, Shion. We're here with you. You're not alone any longer.
Thank you. Must be Volron's Imperial Guard.
They don't seem to be keeping lookout. More like they're waiting.
Oh well, the royal welcome was nice while it lasted.
Time to get our fists dirty, huh?
Wait, we don't have a plan!
as far as law's concerned, this is the plan. Let's go!
Open your eyes! This blind loyalty is just another form of slavery.
Glory be to Volron!
That's useless. They're brainwashed. Just like the Ganon puppets we dealt with outside.
Deny!
Go away! The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Here goes!
There you are! Now it isn't good!
You're mine!
Tiger Blade!
You're finished!
Well, that didn't feel great. Those soldiers were just like the slaves, driven by a warped sense of loyalty.
Yeah, that was just about as hollow a victory as they come.
It's strange. I always thought loyalty was one of the greatest virtues out there. Now I'm not so sure. Is it simply a question of where your loyalties lie? Or is it fealty itself that's the problem?
Maybe it only becomes a problem the moment you stop thinking for yourself.
So if we defeat Volron, you think they might learn to think independently again? Actually, no. Never mind. This isn't the time. We can worry about that after we finish the task at hand and defeat Volron.
As expected, Volron's elite guards are quite formidable. Their equipment and training far exceed those of any foot soldier.
We need to be careful not to let them exhaust us before we reach Volron.
A grandiose castle for a grandiose city. He really didn't cut any corners.
They're certainly akin to each other. And yet, I'd say the castle seems even more reflective of its owner's personality.
In what way?
It feels overbearing, tyrannical almost. But more than anything, merciless. As if any pretense to ease of living was sacrificed in favor of sending a message. One of domination, and a thirst for total power. In other words, the perfect domicile for our power-crazed foe.
That's why he let us in. It's precisely the message he wanted to convey. Almost like he's mocking us.
That bastard's in the mood to play? We'll see who's laughing once we've taken him down a peg or two. Is it just me? Or is the blazing sword burning even more brightly than before?
Yeah, as if the astral energy within it has become more powerful somehow.
It would appear Alphen has learned to harness his sovereign abilities to even greater effect.
Is that true, Alphen?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm doing anything differently.
You're not. It's proof of your strengthened bond with Xion. No further explanations needed.
Oh man, for real? Nice!
Is that true?
How am I supposed to know?
Fat lot of good the two of you are.
I may have a theory or two I could offer.
Yeah, no. I think we're good.
Now that you mention it, though, I guess I have noticed a change. It's like there isn't as much resistance when energy's being siphoned from my Master Core.
Aha! So it is a bond thing! Aw, you guys!
Wait, what about your hand? That thing practically used to give you third-degree burns every time you wielded it, right?
Kisara's got a point. And if it's gotten even hotter since then...
I won't lie. The searing heat and pain are almost unbearable. Almost. When I'm fighting, I'm somehow able to endure it. It's like the sword becomes part of me or something. Like I can feel it pulsing through my chest. I can't describe it.
In other words, your heart burns with a flame more powerful than even that of the sword. Fascinating.
Yeah, take it from our resident poet laureate.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Infernal turret!
Begin!
Shockwave! Demon Fang!
A new melody!
Time to shine!
I'll face you! You're mine!
It's over! You're mine! It's over!
Barely a blip on our radar.
With such a huge area to search, where should we even begin?
I believe the largest, tallest structure would be best. In castles, you'll often find the things of most import are located in such areas.
Spoken like someone who used to own one.
So where is he?
There's no sign of him here. so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say, it's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
This is all one big game to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Alvin?
I'm fine. Once we defeat Volron, the final Master Core will be ours. With that, we can create the Renis Alma and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
I'll do my best!
Tiger Blade!
Here I come!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
A comfortable win.
Out of my way!
Demon Fang!
Talon Hurricane!
Inferno Fang!
Crescent Moon!
Demon Fang!
With the earth! Still out!
Demon Fang!
Air pressure!
Any injuries?
Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort. I suggest we search around and see what we uncover.
Here goes! Demon Fang! You're mine! You're finished! Demon Fang!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Demon Fang! We did it! Demon Fang! You're
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go. It'll take more than this to stop us!
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us? Coming through!
Demon Fang! Demon Fang! You're mine! Demon Fang! Azure Storm!
I'm ready! I'm gone!
Blow them away! Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Gone!
Can you take it?
Your wings won't save you from me!
I'll face you.
This one's mine!
We got flyers.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours.
Eat this! On guard!
Shockwave
Tiger blade! Do it!
In the groove. Not today.
Discharge!
You're mine. Shockwave flash. Take this.
All good things come to an end.
Shockwave flash.
Everyone hanging in there?
And thus our strength yet grows.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I'm not done. Azure Storm! Azure Storm!
Time to shine!
You're mine! It's over!
On your
It's over! Azure Storm! Its armor's too strong! Azure Storm! Be my
Tiger
guest!
blade!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Damn! It's a trap!
Out of my way!
Azure Storm!
He's going in!
It's on!
Spin!
You're finished!
These ones can run rings around us.
Azure Storm!
Look sharp!
We did it!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Clear for us a path.
Look sharp!
Aqua Serpent!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
That's far enough! Dragon Shell!
Inferno Punch! Now! Here I come! It's over! Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
Tiger blade!
Something in an instant! Impact Block!
On your
On guard!
Now this!
Rising Falcon! Earth Gate! Demon Fang!
Do it!
Any injuries?
Hey, Xion? Do you, you know,
What is it?
do you remember that conversation we had after Almadria, you know? If you hadn't given me that advice that day, I don't know if I'd be standing here talking with you. So, thanks.
Anytime, Rinwell.
That's far enough!
Raging Meteor Storm!
Make it rain!
All yours, Kisara! I'm on it!
My turn!
Can you take it?
Azure Storm!
Rotating pile driver!
The enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that.
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen. What's with that shining foe over there?
I'll clear the way through.
I've got your back.
Elusive deity! Take this!
It's over!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant Citizen!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Demon Fang! You're mine! Demon
Is this arm even natural?
In an instant! Impact Block! Now!
We can really make weapons with this?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Snake of the abyss.
Shockwave Flash! Shockwave Flash! It's over!
Switch off!
Snake of the abyssal deep.
It's over!
For us a path!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Take this! It's over! Shockwave Flash! On your knees! First strike! Burn in hell!
Can't get out of this! Now you see what I can do!
Far enough!
Not in your dreams.
How about this?
Rotating pile driver!
Make your way!
Dragon Shell! Shockwave Flash!
How about this?
I'm ready!
Ground and pound!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Let's see what you've got.
Take this! Shockwave Flash!
A new melody!
Piercing roar!
You're finished! Demon Fang!
Piercing roar!
It's over!
Hurricane!
Negative gate! Take this! It's over! I'm not done!
Switch to offense!
Shockwave
Time
Flash!
to shine!
Demon Fang!
I'm ready!
Small, but a victory nonetheless. We have a long...
You're so strong, Xion. Even after everything you've been through.
I wouldn't say I'm strong. I don't...
It's on! Glory to Boa!
Here, get on!
Shot! Lightning thrust!
Two heads? That's not even fair!
Ignite!
Far enough! Burn!
My turn!
Crescent moon!
Chocolate splash! Elusive deity! I can carve through one chance! Take this!
Crescent moon!
I'm on it!
Not in your dreams!
This one's all mine!
Tiger blade!
Now I'm in the groove! Ignite!
Lion power!
Rip and tear!
Burn!
Catapult! Inferno flash! Tempting! Azure Storm! Blind you into Lightning thrust!
Come over!
Rise
Here,
of Phoenix!
let me
Shine! Radiant light! I'm regeneration! Regenerate! Thanks!
Crescent moon!
Nothing, Knuckles! Thanks! I'll
Make
thank
it
you!
rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky! Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? It's a duel of the arts!
In a vine? Great!
Ready!
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
This one's all mine!
Make it rain!
All yours, Kisara! Nature the abyssal deep. I'm on a roll now!
I'm ready for the next battle!
By the way, I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met.
Fret not. If nothing else, it made our encounter that much more lively.
I know, but I've been meaning to apologize for a while now anyway.
At this stage, I'd say it's all in the past. If anything, I consider you a capable and trustworthy ally.
I'm honored to hear you say that. I'll do my best to live up to it.
Right, here goes! You're mine!
With the earth!
Look sharp!
Stalagmite!
Start up!
I'm ready!
Rising Falcon!
All in order.
Look sharp! Take this!
Is that statue wielding art? Now I've seen everything!
now!
This one's
Pesky
mine.
airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Plenty left.
No escape!
It's time!
Go
Lightning
in.
thrust! We did it! Start up! Rising Falcon!
Don't get careless.
Discourteous, aren't you?
You're mine! It's over!
This one's mine.
Inferno! Not done! Dazzle!
Deity!
Start up! Rising Falcon!
Can you
Take it!
Do it!
It's over!
Away!
Not done! Take it!
Take this!
Strike!
Discharge!
Shockwave Flash!
Swallow dare! Grind you into
Azure Storm!
Don't get complacent.
An opponent like this should be easy. Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
This looks nice and tough. It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Piercing!
It's over! Azure Storm!
All yours, Kisara!
On your knees. Take! Blow them away!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Retreat if you know what's good for you!
You're done!
You're mine! It's over! Azure Storm!
Be shattering steel!
Rising Falcon! Here I come!
Reload! Light burst forth!
Radiant Citizen!
Eat
Here I come!
Can you take it?
Seems about right to me.
Hey, didn't we come through here earlier?
That's... Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
When everything around us looks the same, it's easy to get turned around.
Let's see what you've got.
I'm on it! Here I come! Shockwave Flash! Dragon Tail! I'm not done! You're mine!
Beast hunting anyone?
Flying free? Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Win!
Damn it! Scoot back!
Stand back. I'll trip it up. Can't get out of this!
Now! Rising Falcon! Shockwave Flash!
Armor won't save
Take
you!
this!
Not on my watch.
I'll finish you here and now! One more!
Rising Falcon!
Eagle Dawn!
Tiger Blade.
Talon Storm! Begin!
You're mine! Shockwave Flash! Azure...
Deity! I'll face you!
Make it rain.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
We managed to pull through.
Do my best.
I'll face you! You're mine! It's over!
Stop the dance!
You're mine! Shockwave
For everlasting
Falcon! Eat this!
on your
Take this! It's over!
Here goes.
We did it!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go. Oh. Gotta break through! You're mine! It's over! Raging Luna Storm! Resonate with the earth! Ready to go! It's over!
Make it rain!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Resonate with the earth!
Now! Here I come!
I'm on it! On your
Here I come!
Make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky! You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
What is this place?
Look, over there! Looks like there's no backing out now.
Ah, the old roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
Look sharp, everyone!
Volron rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
Eat dirt!
In a bind?
Look sharp!
One more!
I never miss!
Hit a word!
Raging Luna Storm!
Far enough! Switch to offense!
Dazzle! Stardust!
Now, in the
The enemy wields arts too. In an instant! Impact block! Here I come!
Flaming meteor!
Burn in hell!
Quick storm!
Shockwave flash! Try this!
Tiger blade! Hurricane!
There's something in the tower!
Hey! We didn't ask for a replacement!
Shield and mace!
Shine! Radiant
Rising
light!
Falcon! You're mine!
Regenerate!
I owe you one.
Their arts were interrupted!
Allow me can't get out of this!
Dazzling spin!
Rising Falcon!
This is one tough cookie.
Not for much longer, he isn't.
Don't let up till it's all over.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! Now!
That's one of them taken care of.
Should make things easier at least.
Take it!
Watch this!
Tornado drive! Burn! Shockwave
Can you
flash!
take it?
Not today! Wait, something's happening!
They fuse together?
He became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
Inferno!
Piercing roar!
There!
Dragon
Here I
Shell!
come! Thanks! Shockwave Flash!
Here we go again. Elusive deity.
Rotating
Oh, too
Now
shy
or
to
never.
come
Flaming
over.
Thrust!
Here,
In a bind.
hell.
Going in.
Hurricane!
Arc seal!
One more!
Take this!
What's this? Time to shine!
Shockwave Flash!
On your knees.
Shockwave Stop! You're mine!
Armor
It's all
won't
mine.
save you.
Use its weak
finished.
point to take it
Ignite.
down.
All together, everyone!
You're mine!
Now!
Dazzle!
Not in your dreams.
Where are you going?
Tiger Blade!
So thy mystic mercy.
Inferno Punch!
Time to shine!
Very soon.
It's over!
Allow me to help you.
Take this!
Storm!
The everlasting darkness. Negative
Lightning
J.
Thrust!
Resonate
Soda.
with the earth.
It's
Tiger
on!
Blade!
Watch it.
Nothing gets by
You're
me!
mine! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine!
This one's mine!
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out.
And miss all the fun.
Take this.
No way.
I'm ready.
Johali!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Volron. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
You must be worried we'll have a change of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Shion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Volron's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Shion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, not that. I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it? What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
I can never win with you. You know that?
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Volron.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Shion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself.
Yeah, she's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too. Now that Alphen's regained his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns. In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Shion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her too. The only problem is, Even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Shion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
I hope you're right.
So if Volron is the Lord of the Water Realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's like they were practically born to be rivals.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Shion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Volron treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but I know what needs to be done.
We've come for you, Volron! Did you really come all this way, just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest? My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Since the beginning, everything was mine to control. Everything, including your life. I'm happy to see you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? A lonely, watery grave is all the burial you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves. Now, I get to savor carving the life from your body myself. So all this, kidnapping Shia, sacrificing those people, it was all just for your own sick satisfaction? To help pass the time? I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you. I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Volron, and free those you've enslaved! Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas. Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
On your knees.
Far enough! Take it! You're mine!
He just won't stay still. If you can draw his attention, I'll pin him down.
Rising now! Did we get him?
He's open.
Take this!
I'm ready. Ring left. Light burst forward.
Radiant Genesis!
Is that it?
Here goes! Gemini!
What's he planning?
Now this is
This
enjoyable.
looks bad. We've got to stop him!
Take this.
Downfall!
Entertain me. This one's all mine. This is over.
Perfect move!
Healing
Tiger Blade!
Now, are you ready to entertain me? Don't disappoint me by dying just yet. Die. Eyes on the ground. Here it comes!
Damn it! Don't take your attention off him either!
Here.
Tiger Blade!
Take this. That's
Healing
far enough. Be still!
Resonate
Tiger
with the earth.
Blade!
Rising, try
Where are
this!
you going?
Damn it! It's too back!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
One more! Mega Ray!
That's far
Can't
enough.
get out of this.
Ryan power!
You're mine!
Entertain.
Take it!
Water!
It's over!
Elusive deity!
You're finished! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Got him!
It's all over. Volron. Now put an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now! You think this is over? What? Who do you think you are?
No, that's...
How can this be? If Alpin's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Volron has that crest as well?
And if Volron's the Sovereign, then what was the point of the crown contest?
After everything we've witnessed, it would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
Bow before your sovereign. What the hell are you?
How sweet your ignorance must be. You resent us being the only sovereign.
That's why you're after me, isn't it?
There is that, I'll admit. But your grandest sin was unveiling your strength.
Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin?
Sin is for the weak. The powerful care only for domination.
We never asked you to rule. No one did.
What do I care of your wants? You are but a mote of dust in the light.
Alpin!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants. I owe you one. Erase everything.
Negative gate!
On guard!
You're finished!
I'm only getting
Azure
started!
Storm! Shockwave
I'm out of
Strike!
energy!
Unleash Inferno Turret!
Searing Flame! Reload!
Move escape!
Wait, here I go! I'm only getting started! On field!
Elusive deity!
Tempest you!
By the power of
Shockwave Flash! Try this! Inferno Turret!
Confiscated!
Armor won't save you!
Tiger Blade!
No
Flame inside me yearns to be
Lion
let
power!
free!
Do it!
In an instant! Impact Block!
Know your place!
Here I come! I'll face
Where
you!
are you going? How about this?
You picked the wrong
Nothing
fight!
gets by
Kneel
me.
before your sovereign!
Going in! Glacial Spear!
Shockwave
Here's
Flash!
evil.
Very good! I owe you one! Your life will
Denied.
end here!
Water! Going in!
He's about to attack!
Damn it! We need to stop him!
Shockwave Flash!
Azure
I am proof of it! All others shall be banished! Take this!
Going in!
Instinct stop it!
Falling storm!
Could this be the true power of a sovereign?
Just what is this?
Anything in armor is a...
Run!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Come on now. What do you think you can do?
This guy's still standing?
Victory! The throne! Everything rightfully belongs to me! I have seen flowers who rules over and crushes those who fall at his feet! You are next!
Is it over?
Yeah, I think so. There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renis Alma.
So, now we put Shion's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Shion. What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
What? Shion, are you the maiden?
What is this? Why is this happening?
What the? The Master Cores!
Is that darkness? A Dark Master Core?
Renis Alma!
The Renis Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renis Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 Danon elements.
Just what do you think you're doing?
She disappeared?
What in the world just happened?
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
A month has passed. For the time being, we decided to stay put in Ganeth Haros. Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds. Lenegis hung ominously over our heads. We knew we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The two sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renis Alma. The present and the past of 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Volron's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia. We might have put way too much faith in Dohalim, but at least we could still think independently.
The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity.
I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
You mean like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Shion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it. Shion's been hanging out in the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renis Alma. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegis. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are you...
Don't. It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand, Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay? Guess I misread the landing.
it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one, then.
We better get a move on, or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to Volron's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Or at any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
Heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
I know it's not their fault they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Dohalim's fighting style is... what's the word I'm looking for? Subdued? No...
Do you mean elegant, perhaps?
Yeah, that's the word. For better or worse, you can definitely tell he's cut from posh Renin cloth.
And he's not just skilled with the staff either. He can also use astral arts, including healing ones. I can see how he made it to the position of a lord.
You flatter me. But my fighting techniques merely come from a style that aims to conserve energy by minimizing body movement.
Is that why you wait until the last second before you dodge attacks? To avoid unnecessary movements?
No, I do that to sharpen my senses. I find that doing so is an effective means of drawing out my innermost strength.
Oh yeah, I've noticed you look stronger and strike out with your rod more after you dodge attacks. Guess that's why.
Still, it's a risk. Don't you ever worry you'll dodge at the wrong moment?
Then, it'll be just as well.
Huh?
It's nothing. Let us continue.
Gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point, but...
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Guess I misread the landing.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just Danins from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
sense any more enemies.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.